Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody guys, so let's take a look again on markets currently. So today actually we are waking up in an absolutely different world. You know what has happened in the night and probably heard from the news. Personally I prefer to follow some subscriptions in the Telegram, which is a faster review of the events that's going on currently in the Ukraine, as you know. So in fact, Ukraine, at least based on the messages that I read in the domestic news, in the foreign news as well, it seems that within a few hours it just, in fact, has no ability to struggle already. So, currently, actually, the only important thing is how North Atlantic countries could respond on this, and actually the Joe Biden, what response he could get. So currently the major question is who else is ready to struggle for the interest of the United States in Europe. So among most probable countries that we could mention is probably stands Poland and Baltic countries. In the message that Putin has put on media today, he said that if somebody would like to and intends to intrude in this process, you will meet the consequences that you never seen before in your history. And currently it is very tricky moment, just because if Joe Biden do nothing, except maybe sanctions or something of that sort, this will be absolutely outstanding geopolitical loss. So it triggers some processes, long-term processes that will be vital for United States and on the geopolitical arena. That's why my suspicion is that probably he do something. So it's could be really bad, but we can't exclude this moment currently at least. So speaking on the technical side, on current situation that we have, so in general our scenario stands more or less correct. So we said that will be just the beginning, and we called you to not be hurry up or to take any long positions here. Whether to take position currently is more a rhetoric question, as theoretically we stand at the point where we thought about the taking the long position. Actually this is 1180 lows. The market mostly completed this ABCD pattern to the downside, and this is, as I call it, some kind of the culmination point for decision making, because this point is the last edge where the bullish pattern is still valid, and the point where you will get the minimum loss if pattern starts to fail. So, but unfortunately, the culmination point doesn't guarantee you the success. So that's just the point where you need to decide whether you would like to trade this pattern or not. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we see some acceleration down here, and market actually has completed the 1618 butterfly pattern. Its OP slightly has not been reached. Probably it will be reached for the session when the United States session starts to opening, and probably this will add some fuel to the more action. On the hourly chart, 3-drive pattern that we have discussed recently also has been completed, and here, as you can see, market with this spike down has completed the XOP. So mostly the targets that we have specified is done, but as you understand, the risk really high is taking any long position against the United States dollar currently. So from the technical point of view as well, this sharp drop right to the 3rd-drive bottom, it's also not very good sign, because potentially it should be the bullish reversal pattern, but with the acceleration here, as you understand, it's a really tricky moment. So what we could do in current situation? So think through the session, let's wait maybe till the opening of the United States session for the few hours and see what will happen there. If you still will decide to make the position, take the position, well, invalidation point of this pattern will be right below the head. So that's what we already talked about. At least currently market stands at some support, so if even we will be wrong totally later, but in the first stage probably of these targets, because here you can see lots of targets. So we have the hourly chart free drive, this XOP, here we have multiple targets around this area, so maybe some minor bounce could happen and that leads you to move stops to the break-even. But most conservative approach currently, which also makes sense to consider, is of course just do nothing and wait what will happen, because on escalation, if even it will bring some maybe negative consequences to the United States later on the political arena, on the domestic political arena, in the first stage of the conflict, is definitely United States dollar will be should be rising. So just as how it usually happen, markets will start running into the safety. So that's what we have currently on the euro currency. So let's keep watching.